Voila! Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Yes, and thank you so much guys for your support. Thank you so much for subscribing, and if you have not subscribed yet, yes please, this is the right channel. You have to subscribe because every week there is fresh and new content for you, just for you. So yes, as you've read by the title description below, I am following a Mihlali inspired look, so stay tuned and please do watch and make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And if you
and now I'm going to get into my makeup. So most of the products that I'm going to be using today are from Huda Beauty, but I will mention all the products down below in case there's something that's not from there, and you guys will also get the shade details from down below. So I'm going to start off by prepping my lid using my P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 05. And I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand and then pop it onto my lid using this concealer brush. Collection from Huda Beauty. There is another one, a third one, but I'm not going to be using that because it's much more pinky purple shades, and I really want to keep this brown golden bronze, which is very autumn. The two palettes that I'm going to be going in with is Rich
nothing
and
says
Medium.
give me zero.
I really like both the palettes, so I honestly couldn't decide which one I want to use today. So I'm just going to open them up for you guys so you guys can see.
Oof, one palette, madam.
So these are the shades of the palettes. As you guys can see, very, very beautiful, very autumny, especially the medium. I feel like this is very, very autumny, and I absolutely love that about it. But I also want to go in with some of the shades on Rich. So I'll be bouncing back and forth on both palettes, and I'll let you guys know what shade I'm using when. So I'm first going to start off by going in with this shade over here, and I'm going to focus this.
I think this is giving me more purplish vibes. Like a dark purple. It does look dark purple to me, and I think it also looks dark purple. Guys, am I on the right track? Mimi, do I look anything like you? Yo, hi bosses. Again.
The next shade I'm going to be going in with is this tan shade over here, and I'm just going to focus this on my crease as a transition color. And I'm also going to be using it as a shade to help blend out this dark one here that we just started off with.
Guys, what do you think? Tell me, please. Comment down below what you think right now. How far? Should I continue with this video or not?
Next up, I'm going to be cutting my crease with my P. Louise base.
Ooh. Yo,
I'm gonna do a cut crease today.
This is the battery. Don't. Oh. Yo, cut crease name. Guys, hold your breath. This video, pause it and pray for me, because that cut crease thing. I'm gonna use. Sorry if I didn't show this. I'm gonna use my same MAC concealer contour palette.
Glam autumn look. By the way, guys.
Not again, not in this video.
On any extra product.
Tap on?
Tap off, sorry, not on.
Okay, but
this is just gonna help
because
your
of the
cut crease not crease.
No?
So these are my two shade options for my cut crease. I don't know if you guys can see that properly, but I think I definitely want to go in with the top one over the bottom one. This bottom one is a little bit very like coppery, as you guys can see, whereas this one is a little bit more pinky. So these are the two different shades, and I think I'm leaning more towards this one than the other one. I'm going in with this shade over here in the Huda Beauty palette, and this is in the Rich palette, and I'm just going to be using this shade on my cut crease.
I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette, by the way, if I didn't mention it. I think my eyes look more like they're like cat and hers are like, I don't know. Ooh.
I don't know how this looks on the camera, but I feel absolutely over it.
And then next up, this warmer shade over here.
You're going in with more hair?
I'm going to try and blend it in with the first.
I need to see that again. Wait.
And then next up, I'm going to go in with this warmer shade over here.
Like, what Siri? No, I'm filming a video. Yo, is it something like that, guys? I don't know. I think I'm gonna use that. What? I thought you were using the other brush.
I'm going to try and blend it in with the first shade, just to create a bit of an ombre effect. And as you guys can see, the pigment on these eyeshadows is...
There is no ombre here.
Crazy. Anybody who is familiar with Huda Beauty products knows this. Huda Beauty products really are the girl they think they are. Like, if you're being quite honest, they are the girl. So now, just to smoke out my outer corners, I'm going in with this shade over here, and we are now using the medium palette, by the way, if you guys were wondering which shade I also use for this copper bronzy color. So I'm just going to focus this warm shade on the outsides of my lid. That looks pretty.
There's no
and I just have to clean my brush before I go back into my matte shade, because you don't want to transfer any of the shimmery into the matte. They need to be completely separate, even though we are blending. So I'm going to do the exact same thing on this eye that
I don't draw these things, so let's try.
Like their makeup looks dull in winter,
we'll see how it will go.
Whereas in summer you'd have a bit more of a glow because your skin is producing more oils. Let me tell you something, I do not regret this purchase at all. Like,
do we ever regret anything as women?
The foundation, and the foundation I'm going to be using today is my Huda Beauty foundation in the shade 430 in Gingerbread.
Sorry,
and I've had this foundation for a really long time, you guys, but I've never used it on my face using my Urban Decay foundation brush. By the way, this is a full coverage foundation, guys. It's called the Full Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation.
That's why I feel like getting
this foundation. People used to rave about how amazing the coverage is, and as you guys can see already, for a good full coverage foundation, and the tones in their product description. So this is in neutral. If you have a warmer undertone, then you'd obviously get a W. And yeah, I think there's also super cool. I'm not too sure. You guys will have to check out the website, and they do ship to SA for any of those or anyone who's concerned about how you would get your hands on your product.
I don't know about Namibia, guys. I'm sorry. I got my
there is a lockdown, and this is not any.
Just don't want me to flourish today. Something just never wants me to flourish on my channel, but greater is He that is in me than he that is on this channel.
In the shade 3W, as well as my L'Oreal Infallible More Than to be one of my favorite luxury brands, if I must be quite honest with you guys. Their products are really good. Concealer blends into this foundation. Oh,
we can see, sis, we can see.
And now
the smack
doing the things that need to be done.
It's doing the things, girl. It is doing the things. Ooh.
Honey.
Oh,
I am home. Okay, so next product it smells so good. Sorry guys, I need to bend to do what I'm doing. Out the lower lash line. So this is a color that you can sort of blend down, because the next shade that we'll be going in with is darker.
This is actually orange. It looks yellow.
I'm a blush girl, okay? Anybody who knows me knows I love a good blush, and think that's one of the things that I really...
Revolution makeup.
These are the shades we are working with.
Thank you, Etu,
so this highlighter palette, and I first went in with the creamy one and then with the powder one. I'm not going to go in with the creamy one because I'm not a fan of creamy highlighter unless I'm doing like a very natural eye look. So I'm just going to go right into these two shades over here. So I'm going to mix the two shades for my cheeks and then for my brow bone.
Anyways, if you stole my Huda Beauty, I must just use all these other cheap brands. It's fine. God knows. God,
the other one is in the shade Bombshell. So these are the two shades that I'll be mixing.
I had the exact same one that she has. Exact same one. Oh, my highlighter is glowing. Oh, girl.
Guys, Huda Beauty look use all the girls with the they are.
Stop, rose dewy
makeup spray. This is a sexy evening look. You can rock it during the day if you want to with softer lip, or you can even go on a gloss. I just really wanted to do matte because I've been doing gloss lip.